Hey, my YouTubing peeps. It's Adam here, and today I'm gonna do something a little different and see what you guys think. I just bought the new Galaxy Note 7 from Samsung, and I thought I'd kind of do a little review, so show you some features of it for those of you who haven't bought it yet. So here it is, and let's have some fun. Well, alright guys, so here it is, the new Galaxy Note 7. I'll turn the screen off so my lighting here doesn't, as you can see, there it is. I got this little time display thing right here. That's a feature of the phone that you can set up on the edge part. So it's double edged, it's got a curved screen on either side. It's kind of hard to see with the case here, but the cool thing about this new phone is that it's completely waterproof. They say you can dunk it in water. I haven't tried it yet. I don't really plan on trying it just because I don't want to mess around. So we'll take the case off here. Alright, so here it is without the case right here. It's really, really thin. I think it actually is much thinner, or maybe just as thin as the other Notes before it. Now before this I had the Note 3. Here's the back. We don't need you guys to see my IME. I need to take that sticker off. And I got the Coral Blue edition here. That was actually the only one they had left. This thing was selling out like hotcakes. I literally got it last Friday on the 26th. I don't remember the release day of it, but pretty much right after its release. So I got the Pelican case for it here. I like these types of cases where they're kind of rubberized, but they're like kind of like a harder plastic, because the more straight rubber ones I don't like, because when I put in my pocket, it's kind of a pain to take out after the fact. So the new Note 7, let's see what's new with this. I'm mostly going to be comparing to my Note 3 that I had. I didn't have the 4 or the 5 in between. I like to keep my phones for a little while and see some major improvements when I buy a new one, instead of just like little teensy bits of improvement over the years. So the carriers that are allowed to have this right now are AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint. It is an Android phone. I'm sure you could probably hack it if you want to put something else to completely void your warranty, but whatever. The interesting thing about this is if I remember correctly, I think my Note 3's camera megapixels was 13 and this one's 12, but this does 1080p recording. And the front one is 5 megapixels, so I have noticed an improvement when I was using that. So the video recording resolution of it is actually UHD, which is 4K. It'll record at 30 frames per second. One thing I don't really like about it, but I think it'll be fine, is that the battery is not removable. So that means you can't replace the battery if your battery goes dead. You just have to replace the whole phone. Now you can always have an insurance plan on your phone, so if it dies, you just get a new one. I'm not really too worried about it. My Note 3 lasted 3 years and the battery is still working. After 3 years, it was having a little bit of a hard time charging. Not sure if that was the battery or if my port was going bad, because it started charging better when I hooked the USB 3.0 up in comparison to the regular USB 2.0 plug that they had. Now the internal memory on this is 64 gigabytes. It's expandable up to 256 gigabytes on an internal memory card. Cool thing about it is with the release, they had a promotion going on where you could get a 256 gigabyte card for free. So I just put in for that. I'll be seeing that in about 12 weeks, according to Samsung. Totally fine for the wait. Those things on eBay right now are going for 160 bucks. So the real big reason why I ended up switching to the Note 7 out of my Note 3 wasn't just because of the battery, but also the games are starting to get a little bit more intensive, and I like to stay up to having the highest graphics settings that I can have with no lag. And the Note 3 was having a hard time with that. The new Note 7 has the new Snapdragon 820 processor in it. It's a quad-core processor. So it's 2.15 gigahertz and 1.6 gigahertz quad-core. I don't know what that means if there's two processors in it. I'd have to do more research on that. It does have the dual edge, where it's got the little curvature to it, if you can see it there. It's a little hard to see maybe in this, but it's not as pronounced as like the last Note Edge that they had, or the Galaxy S6 Edge or whatever they had before. But I'm not so sure how I feel about it yet. It's the only option that you can have for it. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't seem to make much of a difference either way. Now to me, I'm a real numbers crunching guy when it comes to my technology. One of the first things that I did is I downloaded 3D Mark's benchmarking software. It's completely free. You can get it on the Google Play Store, and I really like it. I've been using 3D Mark for years with my computers. I didn't even realize it until probably about 6 months ago that they actually made a benchmarking software for a phone, which is really awesome. So there's a couple different things you can use. They have the Slingshot and the Ice Storm. The Slingshot is very, very intensive. If I tried to record it while it's recording, it probably wouldn't test as well because the screen recording does use up some processing power as well. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you guys my scores that I got. So with the Slingshot using ES 3.1, I used the Unlimited, which is what they recommended if you have a super powerful phone. I scored a 2534. On the Ice Storm Unlimited, I scored a 29,561. Now the cool thing about the benchmarking software is that you can compare your device to the averages of other devices as well. The Note 7 right now is ranked 4 on 3D Mark's on their rankings. The NVIDIA Shield Android TV, which isn't really a mobile device. I don't know why they have it on there. I can see why, because it's an Android, but that's ranked the highest. With Slingshot, they ranked at 4,006. The Google Pixel C ranked at 2851. The Samsung Galaxy S7 ranked at 2523, and the Note 7 at 2518. I would imagine that the Note 7 is going to be a little bit slower to a degree than the S7, probably because of the bigger screen, and it probably just takes a little bit more for it to provide a display for it. But I actually ended up getting a higher score on the Slingshot at 2534 than the Galaxy S7. I would imagine because when I ran the test, I restarted my phone, and then what I did is I used I'll show you it right here, the Advanced Task Killer app. It's completely free. So bam, there we go. I just went down to 1545 megabytes free just from hitting that boost kill. Anyways, I was able to get a little bit higher score than the average because of using that, I think. And so it ranks very high. So let's see, Ice Storm Unlimited. Now this is the one that is not as graphically demanding. And let's see how other devices rank here. Okay, so the Microsoft Surface Pro is obviously ranking the highest on that test. It's kind of like a hybrid between a tablet and a computer. So, I mean, it's got a Core i7 processor in it. So let's just take a look here. The Apple iPad Pro obviously is way up there. That's also a tablet. Now, it looks like all of the other ones are tablets in comparison to the Note 7 that are higher than the Note 7. Everything else that's lower is a phone. So, I mean, more or less, this is the most powerful phone that you can get right now in the market with a fairly good-sized screen. I like the Note 7 because I don't want a regular phone. I don't want to have two devices. I could have like the S7, which is a smaller screen, and then I could have something like, I don't know, the Samsung Tab 2 or Tab Pro or S2, whatever it's called. So I like having the Note because it's a nice mix between a tablet and a regular phone. And if that's what you're looking for, then this is obviously the phone for you. There's nothing else there that's like it at all. To me anyways, not that I've seen. If I'm wrong, hey, leave me a comment below and I'll do a little update. Now the other cool thing that I love about the Note is that it comes with this nifty little stylus. They still have the usual features of the Air command where you can press the button on the screen. So let's see here, we got a little blank screen here, and you can just write on it. Now this is a cool new thing. You can just pull it out and automatically start writing on the screen. See. So, delete that because I don't really need it. Now the other cool thing is the iris scanner. This is another new feature that they've added. I think it's a really cool touch. It actually works pretty quickly. So watch. I'm going to open it up here, and I'm going to see if I can do this. All right. I'm going to slide up, and bam. That's all there is to it. And it actually works quicker. I'm kind of like at a weird angle, so it's hard for you guys to see. They also have included the usual fingerprint scanner as well, which also works pretty much just as fast. All I gotta do is press the screen here, right, or press the home button, put my thumb on, and bam, it starts up pretty much instantaneously. Actually, to me, this is a better fingerprint scanner than what we use at work for our time clock, which is like the super expensive system. It's like thousands of bucks. And here's a device that's less than $1,000 that has a more accurate fingerprint scanner, and it doesn't even really take the whole thing. You just put a little bit of your finger on there. So some other cool features of the phone is any app is going to be awesome. The big thing that I really like about this was the fact of the video games and how good they look. So what I'm going to do right now is we're going to hit record again on my phone, and we're going to open up Modern Combat 5. I haven't played it a lot yet, but I've played it a little bit. And one of the cool things is, I'm going to put it on my, now the other cool thing is, okay, it uses wireless charging. So I just put it on there. So you know what? Okay, so here's the wireless right there, the wireless charging unit. It works amazing. I wouldn't say that it works as fast as plugging in the phone. They have a new fast charge system in comparison to what they used to use with the USB 3.0 that they had in the Note 3. Plugging in definitely is going to charge it faster, but it keeps my games nice and charged, and it's also a great stand for when I'm playing video games. Now, what I use when I play games is I have the Moga Power Pro controller. I think I got it for like $25 online. Really cheap. Uses Bluetooth, it's wireless. Most games support it in Mode B. I've had some issues with trying to get it to work with Nova, which is in my opinion, the best first-person shooter on an Android device. And the thing that sucks is that it's supposed to be a supported thing in Mode A, and it just does not recognize it. A lot of people have been having problems with this. I can't seem to find an answer of how to fix it. I thought maybe it would get fixed when I had a new phone with the new Android software and updated, and even the new Moga Pivot app is supposed to be working for Android 6.0, which is what this has, but it doesn't work. So I don't know what's up there. Okay, good. So we're gonna turn the Bluetooth on my phone here. I'm gonna just show you guys some quick gameplay here from the game. It's gonna take a second to load, so we'll be back once this is loaded up. All right, guys. So here we go. We're gonna jump into a little gameplay here. Here's some Modern Combat 5. This will give you a good idea of how good the graphics are in this game. I'm using the screen capturing that the phone comes with, and I'm recording it in 1080p. And it's a little bit laggy. So it's not the greatest ever, but it's still pretty cool in my mind. This game also is highly graphically intensive, so I can see why it would be a little bit laggy. So here we go. We're going to check this out here. I'm going to room 1 here in this game. Now, as you can see, the graphics are just crazy good. To me, this is like Xbox 360 good. Yeah, I mean, just look at this. Right, go through, pull that guy up, shoot that guy. Bam, room 2 cleared. All right, here we go, room 3. Close the door, flash, bang. Oh, what do we got? Oh, a runner. We shot the runner in the head. And here we go. Here's the next one here. Hostile situation going on. Oh, let's do a quick little thing. Aim down the sight. Right in the freaking head. Screw that guy. So here we go. Final room. This took me a while to get. I kept on killing the main guy. There we go. To the left. I went through this multiple times before I actually started recording, and I kept killing the hostage, and it's not good. So, anyways, guys, there you have it. This is, as we all know, the real reason why you guys bought a brand new phone was not for, you know what, it was for video games. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more stuff like that, subscribe, leave me comments below. Let me know what games you'd like to see me play. I love just playing video games, having fun. I'm open to new ideas and new games, so just let me know what you'd like to see, and I'll do my best here to load it up on my phone, and we'll go ahead and play it. So thanks for watching, guys.